Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of New Bern where a drug bust has happened at a New Bern grocery store. Now Wednesday night, last night, Craven County deputies stopped a car at Walmart on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Deputies say they seized just over 1.5 ounces of fentanyl. Marcelo Bryant, 44 years old, and Melanie Tripp, 41 years old, were charged with 2 felony counts of trafficking fentanyl. They are being held in the Craven County Jail without bond. And now we turn to political fallout after, again, the Clintons were deposed by Congress. NBC's Ryan Nobles has more.
It has never happened before. A former president and first lady forced to appear before a congressional committee under subpoena.
They're not going to be treated any differently than anyone else.
Bill and Hillary Clinton initially resisted the request of the House Oversight Committee to appear to answer questions. But as the Epstein files continued to be released and Bill Clinton's name and picture continued to pop up hundreds of times, both Republicans and Democrats agreed the couple needed to answer their questions.
Certainly any information that the former president has, I want to understand and I want to know.
The former president has not been accused of any wrongdoing, but he is among a group of powerful men whose survivors and their advocates want answers from. The couple has demanded the Justice Department release all the files connected to Epstein.
Get the files out. They are slow walking it.
The Clintons' call for transparency echoed by Capitol Hill Democrats and come as more questions have been raised about what's been released. NBC News confirming NPR's report that some documents connected to a woman whose name is redacted are missing from the publicly released files. The woman, according to a source familiar with the investigation, has alleged to the FBI that she was forced into a sex act with President Trump when she was 13. She also accused Epstein of assaulting her, also when she was 13, and spoke to the FBI 4 times about Epstein. One of those interviews appears in the files, but the other 3 do not. It's unclear if those missing interviews contain any references to Trump. Last month, the DOJ referred to, quote, untrue and sensationalist claims submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election, and now saying it will release any documents that were improperly held back. President Trump has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing related to Epstein.
I have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein.
Meanwhile, the fallout from Epstein is only growing. Billionaire and Microsoft founder Bill Gates apologized this week to his foundation for his past ties to Epstein, according to a recording reviewed by the Wall Street Journal, in which he also said he did not see or participate in any illegal activities. And in the United Kingdom, both former Prince Andrew and Peter Mandelson, the former ambassador to the United States, who each had ties to Epstein, are under investigation for possible misconduct in public office, unrelated to Epstein's crimes.
And again, that was Ryan Nobles reporting. We now turn to your weather forecast. Rain showers today will continue as we make our way through the next several hours. The heaviest rain is expected to move in later on this afternoon and into the evening hours. Right now, that band of heavier downpours is really starting to form up, stretching from Atlanta to almost the North Carolina, Virginia line. You can see kind of that broken line of yellow and orange indicating, again, heavier raindrop size. But zooming the picture in on the western part of our state, again, looking at those showers slowly inching their way towards the triangle. Right now, Durham is starting to see some of those heavier showers. Raleigh's still about maybe an hour away, maybe 30 minutes away from, again, seeing some of those heavier rainfall rates start to show up in more western Raleigh. But a lot of those drops, again, are moving eastward and will be with us later on today. So more rain showers coming up. Not to say that we've really lost out on any of the rain showers so far today. Everybody has seen them now, but it is all good news because we need the raindrops. We are in most of eastern North Carolina currently is under a severe drought. Now there are areas closer to the coast that are under a less severe or a moderate drought, but then we also have that pocket of extreme drought occurring over northern Edgecombe, northern Nash, southern Northampton, just about all of Halifax County, and western portions of Bertie and northwestern corner of Martin County. That, again, is where we are in serious need of some raindrops, and the good news is we've got plenty today. It's not going to be enough to kind of reverse that the drought that is present, but it is an encouraging sight. 62 degrees right now in New Bern along the Neuse River, comes with a southwesterly breeze at about 17 miles an hour. Gray stretches as far as the eye can see, though. The gray skies are going to continue as we head not just through today, but into tomorrow as well, and even for the first half of Saturday. Now, air temperatures will struggle to warm up without the sunshine. Tomorrow, we're losing out on our source of warmth. Right now, we're seeing more of a southwesterly breeze blowing into the east, coming in at about 7 to 15 miles an hour. That's what's kind of kept our air temperatures rising from the 50s and now starting to break into the low 60s. This breeze is going to be shifting tomorrow, coming in more out of the northeast, and that is going to lead to cooler air temperatures through the afternoon. Looking at the mid-40s to start out your day, getting into the low to mid-50s by the time we reach lunchtime. In the afternoon, topping out right around 55, 56 degrees. Some areas may get up to 57, but I don't think we're going to be seeing the 60s coming up for tomorrow. Not to worry. It's a brief reprieve from the 60s. Not going to be lasting long. We will see warmer weather return over the weekend. Here's what we've got in terms of rain showers, though, for the rest of tonight. There you can kind of see that larger band, that heavier band of showers and downpours moving in between around 4 to 8 p.m. We've paused it at around 6 to give you guys kind of an idea of where the position of those heavier raindrops will be. But everything moves off the coast as we head towards 8 to 9 p.m. at night. From there, light raindrops will stay kind of stuck along the coast. We're not looking at a full exit of the rain showers until we get into the start of the weekend. Friday's raindrops, those are going to be coming in around a kind of a secondary low pressure system that will be forming on the backside of the low pressure system that's giving us the rain today. So we kind of have one low pressure system leading another through eastern North Carolina. And what does it amount to? More rain for the east. Again, it's good news. We need the raindrops. 55 degrees tomorrow, turns to 64 on Saturday. And then it's hello to the sunshine in the low 70s on Sunday. We'll see a return of a few scattered showers on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week, with air temperatures gradually warming up as we head through next week. Starting out at 48 degrees on Monday, getting back to the low 70s by the time we reach Thursday and Friday. Well, that's all we have time for today's 2 p.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic rest of your Thursday.